Hello and welcome back everyone to my island in the sun. Thank you for tuning in to A Taste of St. Martin. Today we have turkey on the menu. There's so many different ways that we can cook a turkey. I brine my holiday turkey. The ingredients, if you're interested, will be on my website. I'm going to chop some onion, some celery, carrots, some orange, lemons, some garlic, and thyme. I have 3 sticks of room temperature salted butter. Just like set it aside for a sec, and this is a coffee grinder, and I'm going to grind up some of my ingredients. This is rosemary, now I'm adding some of my thyme, fresh thyme. I'm taking some of the leaves off of the stem because the stems are a bit too thick for this process. We're going to continue to grind them. We are looking for more of a powder base. This is some caraway seeds and anise seeds. And we are going to go ahead and grind that as well. So this is what it looks like. Now we're going to take our butter and start adding our ingredients to it. First, add our grinded ingredients. This is some ground sage. This is some complete seasoning Sazon. Some Sazon. Now let us just start mixing all of the ingredients thoroughly into the butter or with the butter. People seem to use unsalted butter for their base mixture, but because I'm only using 2 seasonings, I decided to use salted butter instead. I'm adding my ingredients to this baking dish, and I'm going to use the drippings from the turkey with some of this to create a gravy later on. Now I'm adding my turkey to the dish on a rack, as you can see, and then I'm going to turn the turkey over. At this point, I'm going to begin adding my butter mixture to the turkey. Gently insert some of the butter under the skin. Try not to tear the skin if you can. Now use your hand and start to try smooth it out up under the skin that is even throughout. You want to continue to do this on both sides. Push it up under the skin, smooth it out as best as you can. You want to do this all through. Don't forget the neck part as well as the butt area. You can begin adding to the outer part of your turkey. Spread it thoroughly all over the back of the turkey. Don't forget up under the arms of your wings. And you continue this process until smoothly added. Now I'm going to turn my turkey over on its back, and I'm going to begin the same process as the back. I'm starting on my wings, adding the butter. Make sure get the inner part of the wings up under the part of the wings. Then lift up some of the skin on the breast area and do the same as you did the backs. Make sure you smooth it out, add on both sides. Make sure it's thoroughly blended. Don't forget to add on my turkey that had some openings inside up under the skin by the leg area, and I'm adding butter there as well. Now I'm adding to the top of my turkey. Make sure you add enough butter to cover it. I'm turning it around to make sure up in the neck area, up under the skin, has enough butter, or need to add some butter up under there. Make sure you get as far as you can up in there. I'm adding some inside the neck cavity. Make sure you get all up in there, enough butter up in there as well. Make sure the turkey is covered smoothly, evenly. Turn it back around. Continue this process. Get the legs, don't forget the legs, up under the legs. Make sure you get, like you're seeing here, make sure you get all up under there. That is covered with enough butter. Also, don't forget to add up inside the whole cavity of the turkey. Make sure you get some up inside as well. Smooth it out. And now I'm going to start adding the other half of my vegetables inside the turkey. Turkey usually creates its own juices, but you may want to add at least a cup of water or broth to the bottom of your baking pan. Don't forget to tie the legs of your turkey before baking. Now, based on the weight of the turkey will determine how long you cook your turkey. I usually like to cook on a low temp of 325 Fahrenheit. Start basting after 30 to 45 minutes of your cook time with the turkey juices every 30 minutes after that until finished. This is what my turkey looks like after 4 hours of cook time, but I think I could have gone with 3.5 hours. Okay, my turkey came out flavorful and tasty. I really love how it turned out. Also, if you are using a thermometer, it's recommended that once your turkey reaches 165 Fahrenheit, it's finished. I hope you guys decide to try my dish. As always, don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment below. Remember, a link with the full recipe will be provided in the description section below. Until next time, always progressing, always cooking.